Hi guys, check this out. This is exploring by YouTube and Google Earth. Type in YouTube slow video train and you get a whole bunch of long, like hour to 4 to 9 hour long videos of traveling by train from the front of the train, and you get to watch the whole thing, and you can go through countrysides of all sorts of different places. Here's an example of one going through Austria that I picked, and it starts here in Salzburg, and then you basically just sort of watch it for a little bit. Check this out.
ASB. Zugbeeinflussung.
I'm putting in some edits here to show some interesting stuff, but in the actual video there aren't any edits. It just goes, if it's a 9-hour train ride, it takes 9 hours to watch the entire train ride, and you see all of the scenery through the entire trip, and it's kind of amazing. In a second here I'm going to show you some stuff on Google Earth, and if you can, I recommend leaving the train running on like your living room TV while you do the other stuff on a tablet. And then here's where it gets interesting. You come into a town in some place you've never heard of, like Bad Gastein, and you start looking around, and there's mountains, and there's this weird glass diagonal room next to the overpass that apparently is for tourists to look through. And so you stop here and then switch over to Google Earth. Hit the search and type in that weird name, Bad Gastein. Comes up as Austria, so that's right. Hit go, and away you fly. And now we're in Austria. And when you zoom in, remember that overpass that went over the tracks and that weird diagonal building? Check it out. There it is. And then you can sort of explore around town. Like I was looking around this town, and over here, Bad Gastein Wasserfall. Well, I bet I know what that is. So you tap on that, and check this out. Whoa. Like, wow. I think this is awesome. So then popping back over to YouTube, it turns out that there are a whole bunch of people that have taken video of this particular thing, like the waterfall in Bad Gastein. And you can see video of this actual place. And there's a zip line that you can ride across the waterfall. How about that? So then back to Google Earth. The other cool thing it has is photospheres and street view. So if you tap on this little person guy, it shows you places where people have taken 360-degree photos of the town. And sometimes they're linked to each other so you can wander through them. So this one is 4 or 5 photos of the street view. And you can look around in any direction. And then walk down the street a little bit. And there's this little shop, this little fast food, Euro fast food with Euro burgers and Euro cheeseburgers. And you can actually go in and look around. Check it out. See the menu up on the wall. Hamburger, cheeseburger, doner kebab. You know, Euro burger, different than a hamburger. There's Coca-Cola. And this other drink, Fawner, some sort of a apple fruit drink thing. I don't know what that is. And look out the window. It's kind of awesome. And then we'll get reoriented back to where we were from the train. And the other thing that Google Earth lets you do is hit this 3D button. And you can zoom in and out and see the actual landscape and the mountains and realize that the world is not flat. And it is kind of amazing that people live all these places. And we're off again. Look at that weird train, orange train thing and an arch for no reason. I don't know what that is. And a tunnel. I didn't get video, but this tunnel is really cool from Google Earth. It looks really awesome. It just sort of disappears into the hillside. And then check out this train. There's no people on it, only cars. It's a car train. Weird. And then this thing, you can see on the right there's like a lake. And then this diagonal thing across the tracks. I didn't know what this was. What is that? Time to research. So I sort of backtracked from the next city on the video until I found it. Oh, there it is. That's definitely it. It's really long. It goes all the way up to the top of the mountain. Look at that. What is that? Oh, building. Verben Malta Hapstuf. Power station. Ha ha! Look at that. Pictures of the power station. Oh, there's the generator. All right, let's find out more. Off to the Googles. Verbund. Hydropower. Oh, Verbund Malta. That's it. Oh, and it's in German, so we'll hit translate this page. And there it is. Pump storage power station, Malta main stage. In the Malta Valley. Oh, and it says it's called the Valley of the Falling Water. A network of storage lakes. supply the region with 100% hydropower. This is all translated, so some of the English is going to be a little awkward, but it does a pretty good job. You really get a good sense of it. There was a thing where there was too much noise, so they had to do a study and try to reduce the noise for the community. There's fishing. Oh, fishing ponds. Young fishermen welcome. Rainbow carp. Rainbow probably, I don't know what that is. Rainbow ponds. Here's a giant turbine. There's all this cool information and pictures. A diver. German people. A dam. All this stuff. And if you want to see video, there's video about it. Here's several videos about the Pumpsker Kraftwerk, which I think means the construction of the pumping area, pumping stations. And there's this whole thing, the dam and the pump. And I guess they're going to build some new stuff. This is all in German, so I don't really know what they're saying, but something about dams and reservoirs and power and pipes. And look, on the left, there's our pipe that goes across the tracks. And I guess that's the pipe they're going to build from the dam. It's going to provide more power. It's a whole thing. And then we're back to where we were, and we start back on our journey. All sorts of stuff to see. And I just sort of relax into it and let the scenery go by. Here we are in Villach HBF. So back to Google Earth. I'll show you one more thing. So when you go in Google Earth, when you hit the little guy, it'll show you photospheres and street view. Sometimes they're sort of mixed together. So like I thought I was hitting street view, but really I hit a photosphere. So this will just, when we go in, we'll see. You can tell it's just one picture that you can look around, but there's no arrows to go anywhere else. But usually, still cool. But usually when you see these lines, those are street view lines. And that means you can tap on them and then walk all along those streets. So every time you tap an arrow, you get to go down the street and you can look around in any direction and see all the stuff. And the giant word that's printed on the street. Go down a little alley. Check this out. Zoop. Just walking around. Karate class. Take an Austrian karate class. And you can just walk around wherever you want in the city. Oh, tattoo parlor. Austrian tattoos. And a statue of an Austrian guy. So yeah, I really like it. I like traveling by train and then stopping and exploring the area. I think it's really neat, and it's a great way to sort of learn some stuff but have fun doing it. So there you go. I hope that was helpful and interesting, and let me know what exciting places you discover. Awesome. Talk to you guys soon.